This is Full Game Prometheus giving you another draft championship draft. This is basically the first round of my draft championship. I have the option of basically going ahead with the Arizona playbook. I've also got the Falcons as a playbook, and then I've got Houston. Now I've used both of these playbooks, Arizona and the Falcons, as my base playbooks. I was very, very tempted at going back to the Falcons again because there's a 43 defense, and I just want to switch things up a little bit. But after taking a look at the offenses, I really didn't like the offenses outside of some of the formations already built out. So we're going to go with Bill O'Brien with the Houston Texans and go ahead and see how things work out. So we're going to go into our quarterback section of the draft. I'm going to go with a little bit of a different philosophy, and I'm going to go with probably the fastest quarterback that's available. So, with that said, Matt Ryan is 81 speed, he's a 79, and he's a 75. But all these quarterbacks are slow, but Rodgers actually has the best. Let's see here. Play action, throw on the run 86, throw on the run 90, and then throw on a run 95 with Roethlisberger. So it looks like all these guys are pretty stacked across the board, but I think I might want to go with Big Ben statistically. I'm going to go with Big Ben here. He's not a quarterback I pick a lot, but he's got the best throw on the run, and that gives me some leverage. All right, so next big play to go with. I'm eyeballing Randy Moss because I know he's got really good catching ability. He's got good spec. I've also got some pretty good linebacking cores right here with Lawrence Taylor. I've used Lawrence Taylor before, and he hasn't been the best player for me, but all these guys across the board are pretty good. Singletary, obviously 86 speed, but if I'm going to take a linebacker, I'm going to go with the edge pressure over the inside pressure because essentially I can take an outside linebacker and put him on the inside, or actually put him on a line. But I think I'm going to go with the wide receiver with Randy Moss. He's a baller. You got to take a guy like that that's going to go and shore up some of my play right there. All right, so now actually going ahead and getting another guy drop down to me. Free safety, 88 speed, which is going to be Wilcox. I've got also Dante Jones, and this linebacker right here, block shed 75. So Connor Barwin is a no-go. This block shed's 88. I might be able to go and put him on the line for me, but I'm tempted to take the free safety, but I think I've got to pass on the free safety in this round. I want to have big stud players, not marginal players, actually playing these type of positions. So I'm going to take Dante Jones to go ahead and shore up my linebacking core and also shore up my outside edges. All right, so this is what I'm looking for. I was looking for Reggie Nelson. I'm tempted to take some of these other guys, but Reggie Nelson is a stud player. He's fast. He's good blitzing off the edge. I can definitely go and shore things up. And then also we've got Levante David, block shed 86. Not the best, but I also want to go ahead and give myself a good secondary. You got to have a great secondary to be successful in draft champions. All right, so next play fell to me right here. I've got Quincy Adams, 90 speed, really, really good. But I think I'm going to take this James guy right here. He's got good catching traffic, yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and take the tight end because that gives me more flexibility. I hope a running back falls to me because Ingram is not necessarily a great running back. He's not someone who gets me excited because I want to have at least 88 speed or more. Let's see here. Okay, so there you go. Got another running. Got a wide receiver. Don't want to take that. I don't want to take a lineman unless completely necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and take Emmitt Smith in this particular situation because I do not like short wide receivers, and I'm going to go ahead and take Emmitt Smith in this play right here. All right, so basically got some more players calling to me. Okay, Demetrius Harris. I've actually used this guy. He's a big big, tall tight end, and also I've got a nice, good wide receiver right here. 90 speed, catch 87, catch in traffic 87. Let's take a look at this guy. Catch 82, catch in traffic 85. Route 75. This guy's got a route of 83. I'm very tempted to take the tight end. I'm going to take the tight end because it gives me more flexibility with my roster where I can move people around. All right, so now I'm getting stuck on this draft right here. I already got a fairly good running back with Emmitt Smith. I've got another guy I actually could put here that actually is going to give me shore up some of my wide receivers. So we're going to take Marvin Jones because he's the best of the bunch. I probably should have took a center in that particular situation. All right, so got to take Anthony Barr. He's a stud tight wide receiver. linebacker. Everybody praises how great he is, so I have to go ahead and take him. And I need some corners in a hurry right now. That's the most important thing. All right, so I don't need a wide receiver. I've got plenty of tight ends, so let's just go get really, really thick at the safety position. I could take Reggie Nelson or Neal and actually put them down to the corners. Here we go. We're getting stuck with this draft. I've got a left tackle. Got to have to take him because I pretty much got enough wide receivers that go help things out, and adding another wide receiver is not really going to help me too much because of the way I'm going to run my offense. All right, so need basically some more playmakers. I'm going to go ahead and take Levy to go and shore up my linebacking core, but I need corners, and I'm actually coming short right now. So this is actually going to haunt me a little bit, that I'm not going to have any corners, and this draft is actually turning into a nightmare right now because I need it. I need corners to go ahead and shore up my defense. I need some kind of a defensive back to fall to me, and that did not happen. So this is not a good situation at all with what I wanted to actually get on this defense. I'm going to take Clowney because of the speed, and my defensive backfield is actually a mess right now because I don't have the defensive players. And I had the choice when I actually got a corner actually dropped to me was basically I had a choice of taking Barr or the corner. So overall 86 across the board. Don't have very good defensive backs, so I might have to go ahead and stay in a cover 2 defense. But this is going to be a tough series. This is not a very good draft at all. All right, so guys, this is my team. It's really not good. I don't like the players that I got. I wanted to have a faster running back. I'm sure Emmitt Smith is going to do very good for me, but he's not the best running back that you can pull. I had a couple of those other running backs, and I was forced to go ahead and take them because I needed a skill position player. I got Randy Moss, which is a good wide receiver, and then obviously Marvin Jones is good. And then I put Harris because it gives me some flexibility. I can actually get 2 guys on offensive line because I'm going to be using a lot of single bet sets. Got a nice outside lineman right there, left tackle. Now defense, I wanted more defensive backs. I didn't draft one single DB or corner. Basically got safeties, and I had to go ahead and do that. So I'm taking my safeties and actually dropping them down in the box. And I'm going to be using a gold player as my strong safety just because I just liked how this guy's stats added up. I've got a pretty good balance right here. I've got an 83 guy that's actually going to be on the line, good block shed with 88 speed, or actually 88 block shed. I've got block shed with this defender, which is Leroy Glover, and then I've got Clowney, Levy, and then I've got the user god Anthony Barr. On my offense, I've got Neal to actually return the balls for me, so these guys aren't necessarily the best things. So we'll see how things work out. This is not the best draft ever. Definitely not something I wanted to go with, but it is what it is. So to my subscribers, I hope you guys appreciate me posting these draft championship breakdowns, but I had to go ahead and play around with this roster dramatically to get it to fit what I wanted to optimize out of this draft. So thanks a lot for your support, and until next time.